Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha Kudash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS who rule well and who teach well, and salutations to the elect. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So this will just be a quick lesson. All right, things are kicking off. All right, there's just constant protests over here in England. So this is an article from the standard.co.uk. It says, what protests are taking place in London this weekend? Right, and today's Saturday, the 13th of December, 2025. Right, the hopeful year of our deliverance and the judgment and destruction of E. Okay. So yeah, one day ago, recent article, so it must be referring to this weekend. Demonstrators and activists will take to central London this weekend in what has become a regular occurrence on the streets of the capital in recent months. This weekend, protests against digital IDs and racism, Islamophobia, you got them you got the Pali protest, Palestinian protest, things like that. You also got the migrant stuff, all right? And anti-refugee, okay? That's that. Hatred are taking place in the capital. All them things. Digital IDs, racism, Islamophobia, and anti-refugee, right? Right, hatred are taking place in the capital, as well as an event to show solidarity with people living in Palestine. Hey, man, so all hell's going to break loose, man. Okay? And there's always things going on in London every few years or whatever, okay? Riots and stuff. Don't forget about the 2011 riots, okay? So, yeah, this is exciting, man. Okay, yeah. Spirit of division is heavy, is around, is prevalent. Okay, which is good because a kingdom divided against itself cannot stand, but hath an end. All right. Oh, and also, by the way, Sir Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of so-called Great Britain, is putting a heavy tax on the farmers as well. Okay. Yeah, so riots breaking out with that as well. Okay. Farmers, blocking roads and stuff. Okay. Yeah. According to Amnesty International, the UK's fundamental rights to peaceful protest are rapidly disappearing as police forces begin to use the vast range of new anti-protest powers. However, some Brits continue to mobilise whenever they can, in vast numbers, to raise awareness of crucial issues. Let's get a scripture, man. Just a quick lesson before I head off to the plantation. All right. Okay. 2nd Esdras, chapter 9, verse 3 reads, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, yeah? Alright, the end of Esau Edom, the so-called self-proclaimed white man, alright, who's really red, okay? Right, and white represents purity, and certainly they're far from it, okay? His queendom is coming to an end. Okay. Alright. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Alright, so we see many uproars, many protests, people are whining, complaining, okay, struggling. Alright. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people are mourning. Yeah, people are mourning, man. Okay. Okay, people are crashing out. So yeah, man, this is great. Let's go back to the article. All right. Here's what you need to know about the action and demonstrations scheduled for London this weekend. Oh yeah, you got TR, Tommy Robinson, real name Stephen Yaxley Lennon. All right. Oh, Unite the Kingdom. Right. Far right outfit are coming to London to spread racism, Islamophobia. That's from this thing on Instagram. He's cynically using the slogan "Put the Christ back into Christmas." Oh dear. Christmas crap in it. You see, when it comes to things like, you see, all of a sudden these devils are pushing Christmas this, Christmas carols, putting up Christmas trees, are pushing all, setting up, throwing up Christmas decorations all around, the city centre. They're pushing this now because they feel their Christian country is being attacked now with this Islamophobia. All right, they're doing all that. Okay, even though obviously Christianity is is a white supremacist cult, right? It's a white supremacist cult, all right? And look how many have died at the hands of Christianity, all right? We can go into all that. We know the history, all right? But they're all of a sudden, they're pushing all this, okay? But they weren't into the Bible before, okay? Meanwhile, the just the love, you know, that debaucherous lifestyle of sex, pub going, that's their religion, right? Football, all right? But now that they're all about this they're all about Christmas now, okay? And that pagan crap. In fact, I don't even need to go more into this actually. Okay. Let's get another scripture and close out. Christmas, man. Second Edges, chapter 15. Let's start at verse 15 or 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Yeah, it's going into class wars, race wars. Okay, that's surely coming. All right. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, they ain't gonna bother with what their government is saying anymore, man. Okay, they're gonna do as what they consider right. All right, from their point of view. Okay, they ain't gonna listen to the mayor or you know, the prime minister or president. Okay. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Yeah, you're gonna have your blockades, your checkpoints, okay? Things of that nature. 18, for because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Absolutely. And these are the times that we're heading into, man. Okay. And it's very near. See, the elites want this. Okay, they want this. Alright, so they can bring in their new world order. Alright?